I really didn't expect these tiny details to make such a difference because once the chrome 3D flowers and French swirls came together, these nude nails instantly started looking expensive. And one mistake almost changed the whole design. Shit. My cuticles definitely needed some help because I hadn't done my nails in a little while. So I started by pushing everything back, removing the dead skin, and lightly buffing the surface of the nails. And after cleaning away the dust with rubbing alcohol, the nail bed already looked a lot cleaner and smoother. I'm using medium length Almond full cover tips for this set, making sure every tip fits sidewall to sidewall. Then I applied peel base to a little over 3/4 of my nails so removal stays easier later on. After that, I applied a thin layer of base coat and cured for 30 seconds. For the nude shade, I'm using Makartt A Siesta, which is honestly one of my favorite soft nude polygels. I placed a small bead inside the nail tip and spread the product out evenly, leaving some space near the cuticle area so the gel doesn't flood once the tip is pressed down. Once I press the nail down, I always look carefully underneath to make sure the product spreads smoothly and there aren't any hidden bubbles. Then I flash cure the nail in place and smooth out the underside before flash curing again. For the side view, you can really see how thin this method stays when the product is distributed properly. That's honestly one of the reasons I love the Lazy Girl method for soft luxury nails. After applying all the nails, I cured everything fully in my bigger lamp. One thing I've noticed with A Siesta is that the thumbnail sometimes needs extra curing because the shade is pretty pigmented and thumbs usually sit differently inside the lamp, so I always make sure the thumb isn't too thick and properly cured before moving on. After removing the sticky layer and shaping everything up, this is how the nude nails turned out. I sealed everything with top coat first, including the underside of the nails to really lock in that smooth, glassy finish. For the design, I mixed together a milky white gel polish with some 3D gel and also some pure white gel polish because I wanted the French detail to stand out a little more. And honestly, using a long liner brush made this so much easier than I expected. After flash curing the first smile line, I decided to create layered smile line swirls instead of a regular French dip because I wanted the design to feel softer and more elevated. Next, I used this Aurora chrome with pink undertones, but then I realized I completely forgot to mat the nails first. At first, I thought I ruined the whole idea, but honestly, applying the chrome onto the tips instead ended up making this set look even prettier. After rubbing the chrome onto the tips, I used the lint-free wipe to clean up any chrome that transferred onto the nude nail bed. Then I top coated only the tip area first to seal the chrome in before moving on. This step is important because if the chrome isn't sealed, it can rub off or get messy once I start adding the 3D flowers. Now, for my favorite part, the 3D flowers. I used some of the leftover gel mixture and pressed it into this flower mold I got from Amazon. There are different flower sizes inside the mold, so you can really customize the look depending on how dramatic you want the set to be. After curing for 30 seconds, I removed the flower from the mold and trimmed away the extra gel to clean it up a bit. To apply the flower, I used some gel glue underneath each petal so nothing could lift or catch in my hair later on. Then I added some caviar beads into the center of the flower, which honestly made the whole set feel even more luxurious. To finish everything off, I added a pearl and some caviar beads to the ring nail for a little extra detail. Then I used my 5-in-1 no wipe top coat around the 3D flowers on the ring and thumbnails to really secure everything in place. I made sure not to top coat over the flower itself because I wanted to keep that soft 3D texture instead of making it look flat and overly shiny. And after curing, this was the final result. I honestly love how soft and expensive these ended up looking. The chrome, the flowers, the layered French details, everything came together way better than I expected. Let me know which nail was your favorite, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!